The next recipient is a person that got me in trouble a long time ago. I remember her, again, energetic, knowledgeable, agent, would always give you a little tidbits of things to think about. You know, she was so excited. Again, there's something you'll see with the commonality about the honorees, but she was so exceptionally cognizant of her role in the community. She was cognizant of being involved with all organizations. She knows homeownership backwards and forwards. She loved fighting for her clients, and her clients love her. She revealed her feelings, her effect that God had on her practice, and she would struggle, not struggle, but that would be her sword. Laura has a story that I'm gonna let her tell, how she got from there to there. But again, she came to me probably about 25 years ago. And I think I was about to become the first African-American president of the Cass County Board of Realtors. I can't remember. And she said to me, you need to start a Realtist chapter. And I said, Realtist who? And again, you know, there's only so many hours in a day. But she said, you can do it, Vincent. You can do it. And it's been that kind of bug in my ear for the past 20, 30 years that she will call me and give me something to think about. But I want her to come up here to tell her story. And she's being honored. Laura Weinman is the winner of the first African American Women in Real Estate Excellence Awards for her community impact.
Was to stand here, and I'm so honored to be here. Vincent knows me from being a realtor. We are the African American Realtors. As a part of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. There was a time when blacks could not be a member of the organization, the National Association of Realtors. So the black organization was formed. When I got my real estate license, I knew I was going to be a minority working in someone's office. I did not want to work at the corner real estate office, a mom and pop. I knew I wanted to be in a big office. And that itself was a struggle. I read in the paper one day about an organization, about the Realtists, National Association of Real Estate Brokers. And I said, this is the organization that I need to be a part of. Because if I ever have a problem with those people, there is a group that I can go to and get some advice on how I should handle it. So I've been a realtist as long as I've had my license, over 30 years. Okay, moving forward, when I got my license in Delaware, I realized that nobody knew about the realtors here. So way back then, Vincent was a lot younger than two. I have pictures of him. So me and some other people, we started the Realtist organization in Delaware. And it was wonderful that the relationship we established, but also it became knowledge that we needed to be there for our people, because there were things that we would experience that other people didn't experience. And I'm like Lynette, real estate is my ministry. I don't always, it's like we have to help each other, because if we don't help each other, and you just never know, when you help someone, that grandmother might let you help their granddaughter to buy a house. And the whole chain reaction. I remember my best friend. We grew up together. she grew up in the projects. And she called on me. She said, I want to buy a house. And I helped her to get her house. And 30 years later, she still owns her house. And her children own houses because her children grew up knowing that they were. There was another person that she lived in the projects, and the housewoman, the first thing she said when she saw this house that she bought, she said, I never lived in a house that had a dining room. Now, some things we just take for granted. So I bought her a set of dining room dishes for her dining room when she went to sell it. And then just things like that that make me realize that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's all I got to say.
Please sit.